Mellow greetings, Tubians, RononTyr here, and we are playing Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olivetown. Now, if I recall rightly, today we should have the much vaunted fireworks festival that everyone has been chattering about. Yes, we shall. And tomorrow is Marcos's birthday. Hopefully he likes something simple like grilled fish. Alright, so sunny today, rain tomorrow, and sunny the day after that, whatever day that is. I'm not even sure what day today is. Oh, Sunday according to the game calendar. Alright, so let's tend some critters. Oh, we have so many puddles and things to clear up. Hey, critters. Oh, and I need to find out how much it's going to cost me to get you lot breeding. Specifically, I want to start with Madam Cluck, so I'm quite happy with one cow and one sheep for the minute. I want to wait until some of the other varieties are available and until I work out how to upgrade farm buildings. And at the moment I can't water that grass, sorry Melinda. Just let me out here for a second because I forgot to fill my watering can before I left home. Hopefully that'll give Meeple time to leave the house. Yeah, definitely restructuring all of this come winter. Until then, we will just have to work together to tolerate it, my friends. Alright, I know that Meeple came out. There they are. Just takes them a minute to get past Melinda. And we got a cookie, and we got a happy chookie. He gets a star. Alright, out you go, happy little chookie. Get you out in the pasture while I can. Alright, let us deal with some crops. Maybe I can do the restructure in autumn, I'm not sure yet. I do love that the bees are all over, I'm assuming they're bees or butterflies, are all over the flowers. Actually, if they're bees, does that mean that we're going to get a hive at some point? And can make our own honey? That would be fantastic. I miss mechanics like that, oh, of course. Then we'll get the silver watering can. Hopefully it'll hold some more water. I won't have to worry about it anymore. In our last episode, we have unlocked breeding mechanics, so we can now breed our critters, as I mentioned before. And we also unlocked the capacity to cook recipes by eating them at the various cafes around town, which is going to be fun and fantastic. Took me on a bit of a nostalgia binge. We are not going to have enough to finish off that last plot, that's fine. We do seem to have a lot more forageables popping up at the moment, which is good. I'm sure I can do something with those wild berries and things. Oh, have I sold any of those? All the wild flowers, for that matter? I wonder if I can get seeds for them if I do. Because it seems to be that whatever I sell I can get either at the grocery store or the flower store or where have you the next day, so let's not waste water. Alright, plenty of space, so we'll go do the maker machines. As soon as I remember how to click on things correctly. Okay. Still haven't found what I need for white dye. There's got to be a flower or something that I'm missing somewhere. Which is part of what had me thinking between episodes, maybe if I try selling off some of those random wildflowers and things, we might get seeds and recipes, and we will make butter today because we made yogurt last time. And I know I need to keep some just plain milk around, but I don't have any flowers, so that's fine. Alright, so let's put away all this stuff. And we're going to do a few things a little bit different today. Oh, that was a sheet of glass, right. Okay, that makes logic. Sort of, kinda. That's fish bait. Alright, let's try. What do we got? Alright, Buttercup, let's sell one of you. And we'll sell a Moondrop flower, and we'll sell a Pink Cat flower. I've already sold Marigold, Hibiscus, and Petunia. I'll sell a Butterbur. I don't actually know if this is going to work for everything. I don't think it will. I'd be very surprised if it did. But if it helps us in the moving along, we'll sell an egg. We'll sell those blood clams. Yeah, let's sell a flower and a salt. I think I've already sold a salt. Alright. Now we will sell... Did I already grab a royal fern? I've got plenty backed up, so it doesn't really matter if I double over a bit. We'll sell a sunflower. Alright, what else have we got? You're all crafty stuff. I think I'll skip here for now. I'm fairly sure I've sold one of each of the crops. At least. I'll sell a melon. Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's go check. Oh, and I want to sell some of the made goods. Sage, peppercorn, sugarcane, sunflower, melon. Sell off a second royal fern. Alright, so I'm fairly sure I've already sold off a mayo and a milk. I don't know if I've sold a butter or a yogurt. Sell a yogurt, sell a butter. I know I've sold an egg. I've already got... Did I just put a flour in there? Yes, I did. Let's sell a mixed herbs, ground pepper, ground salt, ground sugar. Alright, I think... wait. Those strawberries were wild, weren't they? Some of the mushrooms. So maybe that'll get me seeds for those, or spores for the case of the mushrooms. It's a long shot, but I've done stranger things. Alright, and that's doubled us over, so let's pull out the blood clams, because I know I've sold those before. Let's pull out the egg, because I know I've sold those, and favour that lot. So I'm a lot less fussed about the money on this one. This is an experiment to see if now these things will become available for sale. If they do, we're going to have to be a lot more careful on making sure that we sell one of everything. Oh! The boat's ready and raring to go. All we got to do now is send those fireworks flying. Sounds good. Appreciate the help, as always, Marcus. Heh, I don't do much, really. We wouldn't be able to launch these fireworks without the gear you crafted for us. Hola, Nelia. We've got a terrific fireworks display lined up for everyone this year. That's right, if you've got a special someone, you should spend some quality time watching the fireworks together. Well, I should get going. It'll be time to start the show before we know it. Oh, I thought this would start later in the night, not in the middle of the freaking morning. It's a boisterous and beloved summer festival. If you're close to someone, you can ask them to watch the fireworks together. Okay, cool. So we will have time. Oh no, we won't. Yeah, and everything's closed. Oh well. I got everything watered and done, so that's fine. Alright, let's go see some folk. And nobody's up and around. Set some birdies. Can I go say hi to the spirit? Is the spirit gonna watch the fireworks? Puff, puff, puff. Hey, spirit! It seems to me that fireworks are an expression of human life, fleeting yet radiant. That's actually kind of depressing, dude. Nobody's up here, although that would be a really good place to watch fireworks from, I would think. We are getting some mad lag going on. And again, I don't know if that's my Switch or if I've got something going on with my capture card. Desetsu! The fireworks of this country rival those of our hometown. Heat and colour coalesce in a brilliant harmony. Aww. Iori. The true joy of fireworks is feeling each blast reverberate through your body and soul. Desetsu and I were just discussing this. Hey Beth. Even the period of anticipation before the fireworks begin is fun in its own way. Even the noise of this huge crowd is reduced to nothing when the fireworks get booming. I can't get enough of it. Oh, Lars. My sister is really excited to see what kind of fireworks they'll have this year. Your sister is Blair, based on the hair colour? Fireworks are a spectacle, but they fade as quickly as they come. That's part of the magic as far as I'm concerned. Clemens, can we watch the fireworks together? I'm the only person in this town I like. Where will the first firework come from, I wonder? Blair? Mikey got bit by a mosquito. I swear it's always something with him. Where's Cindy? I'm gonna watch him by myself if she doesn't hurry up. You always hear the blast a few seconds after seeing the firework, right? I love that brief window of anticipation. I'm having fun just watching everybody else. You know what, George? That makes a lot of sense.
Ooh.
Watching fireworks is like watching all my summer memories burst and fade away. Do you think the blast from the fireworks frighten the animals? I mean, probably. In real life, it sets the pups barking. Hey, love it.
Oh.
Where, oh where, are all the requisite snacks? I like you, love it. I wonder what new pyrotechnic tricks Nigel has up his sleeve this year. This show used to be a rinky-dink little shindig, but it's got real fancy these days. Hey, dude. The show starts at dusk. Sit back and enjoy it. It's 11 AM and they won't let me leave. We're only waiting for the show to begin, but my heart feels like it's going to pound out of my chest with anticipation. If fireworks were a kind of food, I wonder what they'd be. Rock candy, maybe? No, maybe not. The sky's going to be fireworks central tonight. I can't wait. When I was little, I was always incredibly disappointed once the fireworks were over. Fireworks are a beautiful sight, no?
Wow.
The best part about fireworks is definitely that signature boom resounding through the sky.
Oh.
I adore fireworks, the flair, the panache. My heart's pounding just waiting for them. Can I get into my bag? Yes, I can. Cool. Let's actually run around with the camera so that we look a bit touristy. Marcos. I'll put on the best fireworks display yet. Jacopo. Woohoo! Everyone's pumped! Ralph? Everyone loves fireworks, myself included. Vic? Nigel makes the fireworks and Marcos launches them. They're both very talented individuals. Gloria? Seeing fireworks bloom like giant flowers against the night sky always captivates me. Me too. Manuela, you'd better be ready when things get dark. Marcos has been working his tail off to make this fireworks show perfect. Roll, roll. I wish I could help Mr. Marcos launch the fireworks. Papa sets the fireworks off from his boat. Maybe one of these days I'll be doing that job. Hey, Cindy. Did Mikey decide to watch them with Blair? What kinds of fireworks did Nigel make this year, I wonder? I guess we'll find out soon enough. You can't have summer without fireworks. Man, I'm practically vibrating out of my shell in anticipation. Fireworks are marvelous. It's almost as if they transport you to another world, one free of all worldly anxieties. Ah, that's how I do that. Now I too can be a creepy stalker. Yes, I would like to save that to my album. So that's how you do it. Why? I wonder if I can take photos during the event. Ah, that's Love It. I did speak to Love It. Ladies, get out of my way. The path home. Alright, let us Gulp talk to Ralph. Everyone loves the fireworks. Okay, so I'll be launching the fireworks soon. Have you found a good place to watch them? I need a little more time. Oh, it'd be a real shame if you can't find a good vantage spot. Keep on looking for the best spot you can. Okay. Of course. Glad to hear it. Now it's about time I got this show on the road. So evidently I don't have the option of watching with anybody. I just must not be friendly enough with anyone. Yeah, well. I did get a few captures there because I'd like to play with some of those shots with my Instax later. See what happens. For now, let's clear these makers. I think that's all I had running. Yes, it is. I do have plenty of energy, so I should probably do some more chores. Let's put away all of... Oh, the butter doesn't live in there. Come on up, RononTyr. Alright, that's much better. Alright. Let's build some puddles. Before we get inundated again. Although I think it's supposed to be sunny again tomorrow. Because we totally need more clay. We are really getting there with the lumber and stuff, which is fantastic. It's really nice to know that... I wonder actually if we've opened up any more recipes in that. I haven't looked for a couple of days. But the whole goal here is just about getting a little bit of extra done before we kick into tomorrow. Making sure that we're all clear and that I can afford to actually start doing some upgrades and things. So next goal is to open up the next patch of land. After that I want to get us up to silver tools, and then I want to look at expanding the house. And hopefully expanding the house will be during or after winter. And I realise that that is a long range plan. I believe I have warned people in the past, I play slow. I play real slow. Personally, I take no issue with that. I am a renowned logger. I have killed many trees. I do play very slowly. I like to make sure that I'm getting everything I can out of the $80 I paid for this game. And yes, that is standard in Australia. We pay about $79, $80 for most brand new Switch games. Yes, I know my bag is full. And then for special editions, the like, it gets a lot higher than that. Yeah, we call it the Australia tax. Everything here is more expensive. Honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. I tend to only buy games that I know I'm going to get a significant amount of value out of. But I really do like making sure that I get the full experience in so much as possible. And some more clay, and some more clay, and some more clay. Notice that wild onion stopped sprouting over here. I wonder if it's because all the makers are in the way. Alright, I think that is it for our day today. Actually, we've still got a little bit of energy left. Let's kill these trees. No, it's midnight. Let's go to bed. Gotta watch the time on festival days. It sneaks up on you. So much so that we're not even going to have our traditional bath. We're just going to go straight to bed. Pity we didn't get to ask anyone to watch the fireworks. I wonder what the requirement for that is. 2 hearts, 3. I don't know what the heart count is. Alright. Whoa, general store is updated. Grocery store is updated. Flower store is updated. Okay. So we do need to make sure that we are selling off at least one of everything that we find and or make. Oh, hedges. So that we can be updating those stores. It's Marcos's birthday today. We shall make a grilled fish or something to take to him. Rainy, rainy. Sunny tomorrow. and sunny for the 25th. Now we are rapidly running out of summer, which honestly feels quite good. I will own one with 100% transparency. I don't normally get this far into a Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons game. I am a chronic resetter. So I will play the games, I will love them, I'll play through to the end of spring, maybe get through the first week of summer, have to take a break for whatever reason it might be, real life gets in the way, or it could just be that something else is released, or I don't know, I'll lose interest for a few days, come back, can't remember what I was doing with any of my plants, or any of my crops, or animals, or who I was romancing, and start again. So for me to actually get to the end of Summer Year 1 is awesome and rare. I cannot see... Okay, there's no grass there. And I very much appreciate it. So thank you to all those who do take the time to watch these videos, for helping me achieve my goals of actually finishing a Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons game. That goal's been 25 years in the making. Because I started playing back with the original SNES game when I was still a teenager. I'm getting old. No, don't hit the gate. We have no space left, so let's go. Oh, I can still pull the fodder. Alright, so we're going to need some more fodder grass if the store is open. I'm going to want to go see what is now available at the various stores based on what we have, in fact. Wool Plus? Ooh. Sorry, very excited. Don't know what that does for us, except makes very wool. Very wool? Wool, very wool. I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. Excellent. Alright, let's go see Madam Gluck. So we do need some fodder grass seeds. We do need to find out about getting you all egged up, Miss Cluck. Getting you the magic potion so that you can have a little chooky friend. Alright. Oh wow, we've got a few things growing. Eggplant is still going, that's good. But we don't need to buy fresh eggplants. Eggplant plants? What is the correct term there? We will need to buy some more hibiscus. And some more marigold by the look of that. Alright, nothing else is fully grown. So let us put away our stuff and things. Alright. Put away 9 eggplants. Oh, we're up to 3 stars. We are starting to increase our star count, which is great. Alright, let's make a brick. Let's make some silver. Let's make some more wheat. Some more flour, I should say. Some more salt. I will have to do some mixed herbs at some point again, too. And some threads. And I think we're just going to leave the milk today, but we also haven't made mayo in a while, so let's do that. Let's put all of our supplies away. 14, so we're 6 away on the silver, we're 12 away on the lumber. We've got plenty of bricks and mortar, so we are doing pretty cruisy towards opening up the next block of land, even though we are only using one of each type of maker, which I understand is probably pretty frowned on in the community as a whole. I don't want to waste the space. Alright, let's move all of this over. Sorry about this. I normally prefer to organise off screen, but I just have not had the time recently. And it's driving me just a little bananas. Does anybody else do that? Let me know in the comments below if you do, if you have a very specific order for the boxes that you keep. Or if you, like me, are a massive hoarder of all things. Always intrigued to hear how other people play the game, so I always wonder if I'm doing it wrong. I know there's no real wrong way to play these games, but yeah, it's always there in the back of your head. Maybe. Oh, hi Jack. Hey, welcome. Are you looking for anything in particular? I mean, you're a farmer and all, so it's pretty easy to tell what sorts of things you'll need. Is it okay if I guess what you came here for? Good luck. Nice, okay, how about a hint first? Something we'd never have, huh? What's something that no one would buy even if we sold it? Marshmallows. A cover for a well. Yeah, true, no one would ever buy that. In fact, the thought never crossed my mind until you mentioned it. What else? Chicken brush? A stump. What would you even need a stump for? Somewhere to sit. Nothing? Oh, duh, that's why you'd never sell. You know something, Nelia? You really had me stumped there for a minute. Oh god, you do dad jokes. Thanks for watching the store, Jack. I can take it from here. Come on, Mom. We were just getting to the good part. I was talking to her about our product lineup. Oh, really? It didn't sound like that to me. That's only because you're not used to the way I do things. Anyway, I'll see you later. Who's your dad that had the purple eyes? That boy, I swear. Sorry about him. I hope he didn't waste too much of your time. Let me start things over. Welcome and thank you for coming today. What do you need? I need to people stop cutscening me. Alright, I need photographs. Oh, we can now do melons. Summer and autumn. Fodder, I need 6. I need 5, I've already got one. What else did we unlock? Shiitake spores! Shimiji spores! Treats. Pretties, which I can't afford. Alright. Bait used for crafting baits. Yeah, and I would like to know how to craft bait if someone would tell me. These spores will grow into shiitake mushrooms after planting on a mushroom log. Yeah, we can afford a couple of those. I don't know how many I can put on a log at a time, but let's just get 5 of each for now. That's it for today, thank you. Because the eggplants were still growing. Alright, now let's go see the animal folks. Ha, no cutscene. I do have very strong bonds with my animals. I would like to apply a chicken breeding kit. Can only be applied in a big barn or coop. Yeah, okay, so I need to work out how to upgrade the barn and the coop. I want a pet! Oh, they're only $2 grand. Oh, Scottish Fold. Oh, he's gorgeous. And he's energetic. Or I can get a gentle Maine Coon. Oh, I want one, but then I'd have to buy pet feed. Soon, my friend, soon I am coming back for you. And we are going to have a gorgeous little kitty. Alright, Nige, how do I upgrade my barn?
Hello.
Develop farm facilities. Alright, big coop. House up to 10 birds, extra nesting space. Big barn requires gold. Okay, I could actually do that. But I want to open up the land first. Buy farm facilities. Well, coop. Oh, mushroom look. Okay. Expanding my house is going to take a bit of work. Furniture? Chair. Ooh, a comfy sofa. Change colour. Paper lantern. Eastern screen. I can't wait till I can decorate properly. I never really get to that stage, so I'm really excited to be trying it. Oh, I should have said hi to Ralph. Let's go say hi to Ralph. Hi, Ralph. This year's fireworks were phenomenal. Yes, they were. But I should actually just say hi to people. Yes, the fireworks were awesome. They look great. You did a fantastic job. Sorry, gang, but I really do have shopping I need to do. No, Norman! Hey, Sydney. Yes, the strength to get through summer because of fireworks. I'm just gonna steal your seat. Can I eat too? I'd say that was the best fireworks ever. Alright, let's go see if New Year's open. New Year better be open. I need more flower seeds. That's the bistro. I'll duck in there in a minute. No! Why is nobody serving? It's Monday! Hi, Lynn. I suppose there's always next work's fireworks. Next work's fireworks? God damn it, people. The one day I need to plant everything is the one day nobody is open. Closed Mondays. Oh well, I guess it will have to wait till tomorrow. I don't think I unlocked anything for you guys. And cutscene. Oh, what this time? Hey, a couple. Hey there, farmer. Lars and I were about to go for a ride. Want to come with? I don't have my own motorcycle, so I'm gonna hitch a ride with Lars. Let's see, you could, Oh, I got it, you could ride a cow. They've got 4 legs, right? That means they're twice as fast as humans. That's not how that works. I'm just messing with you. It's just gonna be Lars and me today. We're going pretty far, but we could at least bring you back a souvenir or something. I could get you a magnet, or a calendar, or maybe a key. Maybe you're a keychain kind of gal. I hear they sell pickles there too. They use local cucumbers and everything, so it's the real deal. What, you don't want anything? I'm offering to buy something for you. Come on, you're gonna regret it if you turn down free stuff. I don't make this kind of offer often, you know. Ah. Yo, Yokopo, you good to go? Huh? Yeah, I'm ready. But what happened to your motorcycle? It's out for repairs. We're just gonna walk today. Seriously? Hey, it's nice to get a little exercise every now and then. Gotta work those muscles. I guess. Oh, that's that, farmer. Sounds like we're sticking local today, so the souvenirs will have to wait until next time. Come on, Jacopo, let's go. Climb up behind me. But there's no motorcycle. Don't worry about that. Let's ride. In times like these, we gotta become the motorcycle. Vroom, vroom, vroom. You don't need to make sound effects, dude. Oh, that's brilliant. So far, all the best characters are the ones I can't marry. I am miffed, concerned, perplexed, confused. Common squid. I do not have a common squid, Emilio, and I don't know where to get one. Sorry, dude. I am a bad, not quite friend. Interesting that the cutscenes don't get stopped by the rain. Normally, if it's raining... Oh, and another one. This is the day after a festival, so of course I've unlocked a lot of stuff. Bear! Call for help. Stay here, Beth. Super Ralph to the rescue. Whoa there, big guy. I never expected to run into you here. Stay right where you are, Nelia. Whatever you do, don't run. If he gets aggressive, I'll tackle him. Then you make a break for it while he's recoiling. Easy now, buddy. This isn't where you're supposed to be. You should go back to the mountain. The fish there must be much tastier, I promise. Hide behind me, slowly. The trick is to not make any quick movements that might provoke him. Okay, we're going to gradually back away. Keep pace with me. Easy does it. Now don't move a muscle. How about my hair? Does my hair count as a muscle? Yeah, Bear, you go chase that squirrel. You saved me! Jeez, I didn't think he'd get that close to town. I should have taken extra measures to make sure he didn't come this far. My own shortcomings aside, I'm impressed. You didn't panic at all. I'm used to big animals charging at me. Ralph, is the bear gone now? Yeah, it's fine. Bess is searching for old ceramics and other artifacts in the forest, so as the ranger here, I guide her around. Ralph's knowledge of the local flora and fauna is quite astounding. It's good to know I'm safe with him, even if we bump into a bear. You get around, Beth. I'm glad you think I'm trustworthy, but we're dealing with wild animals here. The first rule of the wild is simple. You must never let your guard down. We can only live side by side with nature if we recognize how dangerous it is. And it's my job as a ranger to keep a close eye out for those dangers. Anyway, we should get going. Take care, Nelia. Try to stay alert when you're taking walks through the forest, alright? Oh, I will, Ralph. I'll be very alert. I will be alert to the possibility of alerts. Hey, Desetsu! My main man. It seems the festival has also reminded young master of the fireworks we once beheld in our country. I was in the midst of writing a haiku as I reflected upon the fireworks display. That's nice. Reflections are good. Doing is better. Ralph, have you come home? Or are you still at Nigel's? Which I guess is your home? What with Nigel being your dad and all? I do think I'm leaning towards Ralph. At the moment, Jack irritates me. Damon's the grumpy bum. And the whole grumpy guy with the heart of gold. Ooh. Boost your farm's field level. I don't know what that does. Befriend field sprite, angler sprite, chef sprite, care sprite, journey sprite. Oh, let's try, because we've got lots of sprite points at the moment. Let's try boosting our stamina. I want to see if this is permanent. Because if that's permanent, that is a really cheap way to do stuff. None of the running around looking for specific berries or any of that. I feel like I'm cheating. I can't quite get you in focus, can I? Save. What happens when my album's full? And like, do I get to expand it? Alright, let's close out the fireworks saga by talking to everybody. I am sure that I will accidentally trigger about 12 more cutscenes. I hope I get to see the fireworks with Lars again next year. And what are you doing sucking up to Ralph? If I can't have Clemens, Ralph is my next choice. Those fireworks were quite a sight. Wow. The fireworks were sweet! Iori's got the standoffish. I kind of like Iori, actually, from what I've seen of him. He does have the standoffish I'm a prince trying to be a normal guy kind of vibe. Jack and Damon both irritate me, and Emilio I barely know. So at the moment, Ralph and Iori are top picks. We shall see. Well, we shall see. Let us have a vegetable sandwich because it's cheap. How many times do I need to eat a particular recipe to learn it? Quit. It is alright, Jason. I am trying to make you the stuff. I'm one ingredient short, which is the white dye, and a fairly short of flowers for that aren't available yet. Hey, Laura. I love fireworks. Alright. And a cutscene. What a surprise. Roll. Oh, and Ralph. Hello, Roll. Is something wrong? You look troubled. Oh, hello, Ralph. I'm looking for something. Specifically, a ring that's gone missing. A ring, eh? Sounds like that'll be quite tough to find. It's a ring that's really special to Mrs. Manuela. It has a jewel that changes colour when it gets wet. Emilio was curious about what would happen if you put it in salt water, so he took it in. And I'm guessing that's when he dropped it. In that case, let me give you a hand. Huh? You'll help me look? Actually, if you do find it, would you mind saying that Emilio is the one who found it? He's in real hot water since he's the one who took it in the first place. Not a problem. Thank you so much. Is this the ring you were looking for? Oh, did you find it? That's it! Yes! I'm so glad it didn't get washed out to sea. Okay, I'm gonna go give the ring back to Mrs. Manuela. Sounds good. I should be on my way as well. Need to keep up with the usual training. Thank you, Ralph. And remember, we have to act like Emilio is the one who found it. Aww. So is Roll adopted? I'm kind of beginning to feel like he is. Hello, Emilio. Do you actually do anything? Roll never shuts up about the fireworks, even after the show's over. It's Marcos' birthday. I didn't get him a present. The fireworks were incredible, simply dazzling. Watching the fireworks rain down on me from my vantage point on the boat, it's a pretty darn magical sight. I am so sorry, man. I completely forgot to get you a present. Yeah, the show was great. I hope I get to be in charge of launching the fireworks someday. I hope you do too, dude. By the time I get back to town, I'm not going to be able to get into their house. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well. I tried. I think I've spoken to everybody now. Should I try and make a grilled fish for him? Nah, I'm not gonna have time. I hate missing people's birthdays. You know, in the games where I remember to check the calendar. If anybody else is watching my Harvest Moon 1 World, you'll know I'm pretty bad with the calendar in that one. Possibly because it's not hanging on the wall where I can see it. It makes it interesting. And some mayo. And I've already got a photo of you, little guy. Alright, let's get some work done. Now, I did buy the fodder seeds. So I was going to move that lot. Well, gosh darn it. So let's put away while I'm here. Alright. Go plant out the rest. Right, that does it. Why can't I? Have I missed watering this one because of the stupid trees being in the way? I'm getting better with that axe. Yeah, from the look of that, I did miss watering it on at least one occasion. Alright, let's start with the shiitakes. Okay, so I can only plant one at a time. Good to know, good to know. So I've got some spares for later, that's fine. I'd rather buy in bulk. Alright, some more salt. Still got plenty of energy courtesy of that meal I had, so let's take advantage of that. And cut down some more trees. Because it's once again getting to the point where I can't see anything. Huh. And I will go plant that fodder, the other 2 points of fodder grass, very soon. Oh, there's some pepper over there. And some sugarcane. I don't know that I'm going to have enough space. I thought I had enough space. I've got 2 spots left, so as long as I don't find anything but pepper and sugarcane, I should be fine. And of course there's a pink cat over here. Alright, oh, I'm not using my hoe right now, so my hoe can go away. My fishing rod can go away. Just temporarily. I really want to get up to that 3rd area because I think that's where our... Hey! Good thing I chopped down that tree. I think that's where our next lot of wood types are going to be. All this supple wood that people keep asking for. Also need to go do some mining. And it is getting quite late in the day, both in-game and out. Got a bit of a later start than normal today. Decided to have a bit of a lie-in and just relax for a while. Which was really, really pleasant, and I heartily recommend it to everybody. Looks like I've got some sparkles going over there. Alright, so let's put away this stuff first. I don't know how much salt I actually have going in the fridge right now. I'm willing to bet there's a bit. Put sap away. I still don't know if sap actually serves any purpose. I'll plant the fodder out when that other lot's ready, that way it's all nice and even. Evens Stevens. Put fodder seeds away. tomorrow we'll go pick up those flower seeds. Check out what's happening at the grocery store. And looking at our numbers, we're only an episode or two away from our next goal of opening up the next patch of land. So with any luck we'll actually get that done before 1.05 drops. Grab mode, both useful and frustrating. Yeah, we should be able to unlock this very soon, and from there on we move on to our tools and the upgrades therein. How much salt do I have right now? 13. I should get back to work on pepper. Alright, so we are getting a nice little log of food going, which is good. Very handy. Let's take a bath, and then we'll go to bed, and I think we'll call that an episode. So we had a lot of fun at the fireworks festival, which triggered a lot of cutscenes, as it ever does. And yeah, next episode or the episode after we should be achieving our primary goal. And for now, this is RononTyr signing off. I'll catch you in the next one.